The pace.
Frequent covers on the challenge.
See if she can get Rhea in a little bit of a whirlwind, a little bit
Liv Morgan demands an apology from top WWE superstar. WWE superstar Liv Morgan may be a lot of things, but being a mystery attacker isn't one of them. She recently asked SmackDown Superstar Bianca Belair for an apology after the mystery surrounding Jade Cargill's attacker was solved during the latest episode of the show. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez were accused of taking out the Storm last year. The two Judgment Day members were spotted in the parking lot when Cargill was loaded into an ambulance after the backstage attack. Jade Cargill, however, put the speculation to rest once and for all when she returned to WWE at Elimination Chamber to lay waste to Naomi. On the SmackDown after Elimination Chamber, Bianca Belair called out Naomi and asked her if she had anything to do with the attack. In a tearful promo, the real-life Bloodline member admitted to attacking Jade Cargill. The Glow said she did it for the EST of WWE since Cargill was riding on her partner's coattails and using her to climb the ladder in the women's division. Bianca Belair broke down in tears and ended her friendship with Naomi before walking out on her. A while ago, Liv Morgan took to her X, formerly Twitter, handle and asked Bianca Belair to apologize for wrongly accusing her of attacking Jade Cargill. As Belair was walking to the back, Cargill showed up to attack Naomi once again. A match between the two women appears to be on the cards ahead of WrestleMania 41. I would actually love an apology. I think we both can agree I'm owed one. I don't need it right this second. I'll give you a minute to digest. Liv Morgan to add a shocking megastar to the Judgment Day behind Dominic Mysterio's back. Exploring the possibility Morgan and Dominic Mysterio are currently the hottest on-screen couple in WWE. Since joining forces, Dom and Liv have been riding a massive wave of success and are unlocking new heights with each passing week. The two consult one another before taking any steps. However, Morgan might cross lines and welcome a megastar to the Judgment Day faction behind Mysterio's back. The Judgment Day has been hanging on a thin thread for months as fans can sense the clear tensions rising between the OG members of the group, Dominic Mysterio and Finn Balor. For weeks, Dirty Dom has been pointing out that they need a new member. In a shocking twist, Dom's girlfriend might welcome music icon Drake into the Judgment Day faction without anyone's approval. This might create an interesting angle. Drake recently made an appearance for the Stamford-based promotion at Elimination Chamber, where he enjoyed the entire premium live event from the front row and also saw Travis Scott make his impactful debut alongside The Rock and John Cena. In recent years, multiple celebrities have successfully transitioned into WWE superstars. Bad Bunny and Logan Paul are the best examples. The 38-year-old rapper might follow the same path and be part of the heel faction. Fans started to speculate on Champagne Papi's potential involvement in a storyline with Morgan as the singer follows the Miracle Kid on Instagram. One of the most popular internet theories was his involvement in the heel group. Drake being added to the Judgment Day might provide a new dimension to the heel stable on Raw. That said, the angle proposed above is speculative at this point. SmackDown Superstar could punish Liv Morgan. Alexa Bliss entered last in the 2025 Women's Elimination Chamber match, intending to get her shot at the Women's World title. However, despite entering late, the goddess failed to win the bout. All thanks to Liv Morgan, who pinned Bliss and snatched her chances to get her Mania moment. This wasn't the first time that Liv Morgan had rubbed Alexa the wrong way. The Judgment Day member eliminated Bliss from the 2025 Royal Rumble bout after she made her much-anticipated return to the Stamford-based promotion. The SmackDown Superstar could now be Liv Morgan WWE injury update following RW between the two Tiffany and Rhea. I think I'd rather see Rhea because she and Rhea had such an incredible match 2 years ago. They haven't had a match like that in women's division that I've seen on TV anywhere. Rhea won the match, but it was the best match on the show. It was incredible. Following a bloody match on WWE Monday Night Raw, a new report has revealed an injury update on Liv Morgan. On the February 10th edition of WWE Raw, Damage CTRL's Io Sky and Dakota Kai defeated Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez of the Judgment Day during the course of the bout. Morgan suffered an apparent injury where she came up bleeding after a knee from Sky. Later in the program, Morgan was sporting a big bruise on her face during a backstage segment after the tag team bout. Fightful Select, subscription required, provided an update, noting that word backstage was Liv Morgan appeared to be okay, but may need stitches. The report reads, Liv Morgan got busted open by a knee, but word backstage was that she appeared to be okay, but may need stitches. Morgan will face Bianca Belair, Bayley, and 3 other participants in the Women's Elimination Chamber match at the titular event on March 1st. Kairi Sane sends a message to Liv Morgan. WWE star shares brutal fallout of serious injury. WWE superstar Kairi Sane recently took to social media to send a message to former Women's World Champion Liv Morgan. The Judgment Day star suffered a brutal injury on this week's Monday Night Raw during the latest episode of the Red Brand. Liv Morgan teamed up with Raquel Rodriguez to face Damage, CTRL's Io Sky, and Dakota Kai. All of the women involved in the bout put on an amazing display, but the match ultimately ended in Sky and Kai's favor. However, during the bout, Morgan suffered a brutal injury near her eye and started bleeding heavily. Following the show, the Judgment Day star had to get several stitches to close up her wound. She recently took to X/Twitter to show off her injury. This post caught Kairi Sane's attention, and she uploaded a photo of a similar eye injury that she had suffered in September last year while competing against Isla Dawn and Alba Fire. The Damage Control member also sent a message to Morgan with several emojis. Former WWE writer reacted to Liv Morgan's brutal injury on Raw. During a recent edition of Sportskeeda Wrestling's Legion of Raw, former WWE writer Vince Russo reacted to Liv Morgan's brutal eye injury, saying that he believed she was extremely tough for a person of her stature. Did you see that nasty gash on Liv Morgan's eye, man? Wow, she is tough. I gotta give you that, man. That was a nasty gash on her eye. Did you see how that happened, Chris? I wasn't watching closely enough. I mean, she had like a boxer's cut. I mean, wow. She is tough, man. Liv Morgan is tough for a girl her size, and that was nasty. Liv Morgan has qualified for this year's Women's Elimination Chamber match. It will be interesting to see what WWE has planned for the Judgment Day star's future. Liv Morgan smiles through the pain after suffering a nasty cut on WWE Raw. It was a rough night for Liv Morgan Monday on Raw, who suffered both insult and injury. In a tag team match pitting her and Raquel Rodriguez against Io Sky and Dakota Kai of Damage Control, Morgan was pinned by Sky. But before that, she suffered a gnarly cut just over her right eye during the final minutes of the match. Rodriguez and Morgan paired up for some unique tandem offense. Rodriguez scooped Morgan up as if she was going to powerbomb her. Instead, she used Morgan as a weapon, swinging her body into the ribs of Sky, then Kai. Morgan's injury appeared to occur right after she collided with Sky. However, she started holding her face after hitting Dakota later. After Morgan blasted Kai with Oblivion, Sky plowed through her with a running knee lift. That incapacitated Morgan for several moments, who was briefly checked on by the referee. Ultimately, Sky put Morgan down for the 3 count with her signature moonsault, despite the grisly nature of her injury. Morgan was all smiles afterward. "Io, you could never make me ugly," said the former Women's World Champ in a video she shared to X along with pictures of her cut. Although she and Rodriguez lost, they still have a title match coming with reigning Women's Tag Team Champions Bianca Belair and Naomi. Most of all, Morgan still has the support of her man, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Liv Morgan has admitted that she is a screamer. The former Women's World Champion reacted to a clip posted by WWE's official Instagram handle. Morgan teamed up with her Judgment Day stablemate Raquel Rodriguez on this week's edition of Monday Night Raw. The former Women's Tag Team Champions lost to Io Sky and Dakota Kai. On Instagram, WWE shared a clip of Morgan screaming at the referee during the match. Reacting to it, the 30-year-old made an interesting comment. Morgan is a member of Judgment Day, and in and